Now it's time to install plugins. And these are the plugins that I'm going to be installing for the purposes of these lessons. Akismet comes with WordPress by default. It's a comment spam plugin. WordFence is a security plugin. All of these are free, by the way. WordPress SEO, I think they call it Yoast SEO now. It's put up by this team called Yoast, and it's very good. It helps you to really customize your titles and keywords and meta description. Google Analytics is also by Yoast. It helps you to set up the connection and get the code installed that you need to run Google Analytics, which is very important because you really want to know where your traffic is coming from. Genesis Simple Edits helps you without modifying any of your Genesis or StudioPress themes. It's a plugin that allows you to modify certain things like headers and footers and stuff like that. PrettyLink, it allows you to cloak, and I hate the word cloak, but it allows you to make pretty links out of affiliate links. And as you know, part of our monetization strategy is to use affiliate offers. So when you get an affiliate offer like from ClickBank or something, they uh, they encrypt the link with a bunch of gobbledygook, and it's a really ugly link, and people can see that it's an affiliate link. Well, with PrettyLink, uh, the link is going to look like, yoursite.com/affiliate offer, something like that. You'll see when you begin to use it. And it also comes with a pro option, which is something you have to pay for. And I've got the link here in the mind map. I don't know if it's going to work when I publish it to you, but if you want the link, I'll probably put it in the email. It allows you to auto link to specific keywords. So for example, if you always, if you type in the keyword Aweber, if you're into a list building niche or whatever, it will automatically insert your affiliate link for Aweber anytime it sees Aweber. It's pretty cool. And this is kind of the biggie. This is called Easy Plugin for AdSense. It's literally called that, and it makes adding AdSense ads in your posts and on your sidebars effortless. Basically, you need an AdSense account. You go set up some ads in AdSense. You keep that tab open, and then you come back over to your site and you configure the Easy plugin for AdSense to put ads at, say, the beginning of your posts, the middle of your posts, and or the end of your posts. You could also put AdSense ads in widgets. So that's pretty cool. Now these last two are optional, and I'll tell you why. PLR to WordPress is what I'm going to be using to get a lot of my content published on my site. I have, over the course of several years, amassed a whole lot of PLR or private license rights content that I can use in, however I want. So I have a bunch of text files that I'm just going to bulk load into WordPress without having to copy and paste into various different posts. I'm gonna do it that way. I've probably got, I don't know, 25 to 50 articles that I'm gonna do that with. It's a really old plugin. I don't have the source files. Well, I don't know where you find the source files. I have them. Um, it's going to make loading content for me a lot easier, but I really do recommend, and we'll talk about this in section 4. You really ought to write your own content, but I'm doing this for illustration purposes, and I also want to get these things out fast. All right, Thrive Leads is a great way to add really beautiful and optimized lead forms or sign up forms. You don't need that. It is a paid product. Here's the link. I'll put that in the email as well. Now, I want to go to the website and I want to show you how to install a plugin. So you go to plugins, you say add new, and I'm just going to install one. And I'm probably going to let's install WordFence. All right. So what we do is we go over here and we say search plugins, WordFence. WordFence Security is what it's called. And you hit install now. You activate the plugin. And let's close that. This Hello Dolly plugin comes by default with a WordPress installation. Let's delete that because it does absolutely nothing. That's how you delete a plugin, by the way. So we have WordFence security, and you'll notice it's down over here on the left pane now, and we can just, do whatever. Here are the options. There's a lot of stuff here. You can read all about their, how it works and what to do and all that good stuff. But basically, go through the options. You can get the premium. It's like $4.92 a month or something. I don't know. I guess that rounds off to something neat in a 12-month term. But you can go through the documentation. I generally keep, what they have by default checked, except for a couple places. You're going to want to add where you want email alerts mailed to. And medium protection is usually pretty good. I want to get rid of this. You can certainly go through the store, but you can add options like email me when WordFence is automatically updated, all that stuff. But the meat of it is down here in the firewall rules and the login security options. Generally, I lock people out after they fail a login 3 times, and I do the same with forgotten passwords. And I count the failures over 5 minutes, but I say they're locked out for an hour. That way, if bots are repeatedly hitting this site, after 3, it's going to lock them out for an hour. And then they can come back, but you also have the ability to permanently lock people out. You can also immediately lock out invalid usernames, which I typically do. Just make sure you go back down and save the changes. That's how you install a plugin, and that's how configuration on every plugin is very different. But you'll definitely want to go through all the documentation. That's how you install a plugin. I'm going to install all the rest. You do the same thing. You just go search for them, right? So the next one on the list is WordPress SEO. You would go back to plugins, add new. You'd put in the search, WordPress SEO, hit enter. Should be the first thing that shows up. And so see, they're calling it Yoast SEO. Click install now and activate it. And you can start the tour. It tells you all about it. But essentially, you go to the settings. And there's 2 places to configure the Yoast SEO plugin. There's site-wide, and there's also on a per post or per page basis. So what you would want to do is type in your info here, your Webmaster Tools things here. Nothing much here. Not really a lot here. So I'd hit Save Changes. And then let's go look at a post real quick. There's probably a sample post in here by default. So it's that hello world. Let's go to edit. And you can see down here in the Yoast SEO section, you can edit the title, the slug, which is the URL, and the meta description. So let me just show you how that works. So they have kind of like this template, which is going to be the title. The slug is just the name of the post, and then you can type here and watch above right here how this changes when I type in here. See that? When you're done, you can close. That's going to be my meta description. Obviously, that's junk. We can put in our focus keyword here, podcasting for beginners, whatever. And then you notice that on the fly, it tells you some things about the post that you want to improve. Like all the things in red are bad, orange is things that you should probably change, and green is good. So, you're on the right track. Then you would update, and all that stuff would save. All right? So that's how you install plugins. Next video, we'll be talking about configuring WordPress. There are a few things that I like to change, and I'll show you what I do. All right? See you then.